Chosen one. You know what it feels like to be wounded. Not just the wounds that bleed on the surface, but the wounds that cut deep into the unseen places of the soul. The words that pierced your spirit. The betrayals that carved scars across your trust. The losses that hollowed your chest. The failures that fractured your confidence. The loneliness that bled silently in the night. You know the language of wounds because you have lived it. At first, you thought those wounds would end you. They seemed too deep, too heavy, too permanent. You wondered if healing was possible. You wondered if wholeness was ever again within reach. You wondered if life could bloom from a heart so broken. But hear me, chosen one, your wounds were never meant to destroy you. They were meant to shape you. They were meant to train you. They were meant to transform into weapons of resilience, forged in the fire of pain, sharpened in the silence of suffering, polished in the persistence of survival. The chosen carry wounds, but those wounds become their strength. The scars on your spirit are not signs of weakness. They are evidence that you endured what others could not. They are reminders that pain did not consume you, that despair did not silence you, that breaking did not end you. They are the proof that you are chosen, and that chosen ones are not fragile, they are forged. Think of the warrior. Every scar on their body tells a story, not of defeat, but of survival. Every wound is a memory of a battle endured. Every mark is a symbol of endurance. So too with you, chosen one. Your wounds are your story. Your scars are your testimony. Your pain is your preparation. And when you lift your head today, it is not as one broken by wounds, but as one armed by them. Your wounds taught you compassion. Because you have suffered, you understand suffering. Because you have bled, you recognize the bleeding in others. Because you have wept, you do not dismiss the tears of those around you. Your wounds gave you empathy, and empathy is a weapon, stronger than anger, sharper than pride, deeper than indifference. With empathy, you can reach hearts others cannot. With empathy, you can heal lives others cannot touch. With empathy, you can walk into pain-filled places and bring comfort. Your wounds also taught you endurance. You learned how to stand while bleeding. You learned how to walk while broken. You learned how to move forward when your body screamed to stop and your mind begged to surrender. That endurance is now your armor. Nothing ordinary can shake you, because you have already survived the extraordinary. Nothing small can undo you, because you have already endured what was unbearable. Your wounds gave you wisdom. Pain stripped away illusions. Loss clarified what truly matters. Betrayal revealed who was false and who was faithful. Loneliness taught you the value of presence. Each wound carved wisdom into your bones, and now that wisdom guides your every step. You no longer waste time on shallow pursuits. You no longer sell your peace cheaply. You no longer trust every smile, but you honor every soul. That wisdom is your weapon, it shields you, directs you, empowers you. And your wounds gave you strength. Not the surface strength that flexes for show, but the deep strength that holds steady when storms rage. The strength that does not shout but endures. The strength that does not crumble when pressure mounts. The strength that remains when everything else is stripped away. That strength is eternal, and it was birthed from wounds you once thought would kill you. Chosen one, your wounds are not your shame. They are your crown. They are the jewels of your resilience. They are the glowing proof that even when cut, you refuse to die. They are the evidence that even when life pierced you, you refuse to surrender. They are the declaration that even when broken, you continue to rise. Do not hide your scars. Do not cover your wounds. Do not pretend you were never cut. For the world does not need the illusion of perfection. The world needs the authenticity of survival. The world needs to see your scars and know it is possible to heal. The world needs to feel your story and realize it is possible to rise. The world needs to witness your endurance and be reminded that wounds are not the end. Your wounds are weapons because they speak louder than words. They silence the liar who says you cannot endure. They silence the accuser who says you are too broken. They silence the shadow that whispers you are unworthy. Every scar on your spirit answers back, I endured. I rose. I am chosen. And now, chosen one, you carry authority. When you walk into a room, people feel your depth, even if they cannot explain it. When you speak, your words carry weight, even if they are few. When you stand, your presence commands respect, even if you say nothing. That authority comes from your wounds. Pain refined you, scars shaped you, endurance crowned you. You are not fragile glass, you are forged steel. Chosen one, there will still be moments when your wounds ache. Healing is not always linear. Scars sometimes throb when storms return. But do not mistake the ache for defeat. Even in aching, you remain unbroken. Even in weakness, you remain chosen. Even in trembling, you remain eternal. Every wound that life inflicted has now been redeemed as a weapon of resilience. Every scar that once embarrassed you has now become the mark of your mastery. Every tear that once blinded you has now watered the seeds of your compassion. Every ache that once hollowed you has now expanded the space for strength. So lift your head, chosen one. Stand with your scars uncovered. Walk with your wounds transformed. Live with your pain redeemed. For you are not broken by wounds, you are armed by them. You are not weakened by scars, you are strengthened by them. You are not defined by pain, you are refined by it. This is why the chosen are unshakable. They do not walk unscarred. They walk scarred and shining. They do not live unwounded. They live wounded and weaponized. They do not carry untested strength. They carry strength refined in pain. And because of this, they can endure what others cannot, they can heal what others cannot, they can shine where others cannot. Chosen one, your wounds are your weapons. And with them, you will carve a path of resilience that no shadow can erase. This is Obsidian within. Forged in the shadows. Destined for more.